Hi, I'm Steve from Bywater Farm here in Georgetown, Kentucky. It's that time of year where all of our herbs are really producing now in our gardens. I produce mine at home in a container, just like this rosemary plant here is one of my plants. And I just have it outside the back door, and every once in a while I go out and snip it off and do whatever I want to with it in the cooking. But there's winter time to think ahead, and we need to preserve some of those herbs because they taste so much better than those store-bought dried herbs. So how do you go about storing your herbs? Well, one of the most common ways is to dry them. What I do, here's some sage. What I do sometimes is I'll take a piece of string, tie it together, and then just hang it up in some dark location and just let it dry. And they've got to dry very thoroughly. And if you leave them about a month, they will dry. Then you can take them off and put them in baggies and store them. But there's other ways to do it too. And one of the other popular ways that I do is I will store it in either an ice cube tray, or I will take these little portion cups. And sometimes you get a little bit taller portion cups depending on what you're doing with it. You take your herbs, here's basil, and chop it up. Just chop it up fine, put it in this portion cup, then fill your portion cups with water. All you do is freeze it, and then for stews or soups or whatever else in just general cooking, what you do, if you happen to want some basil, just take one of these, dump it in your pot, and it's ready to go. Not a problem. Now, you cannot use these as a display because the freezing hurts that quality of display of your herbs. But there's no problem with using them in cooking. Herbs are plentiful now. Go out there and snip some off and store them for this winter. You'll appreciate them come January when the cold wind is blowing.